All right, one game 7 in the second round of the NBA playoffs, and it goes down on Sunday afternoon. Sixers versus Celtics in Boston with a chance to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. There's a lot riding on this game, and it should be a fun one for the NBA bettors. So it's time for a Game 7 edition of Hitting the Books. And joining me to break down the best bets for this game and the Western Conference Finals is the lead basketball analyst from Sports Grid and host of Betting Above the Rim. That will be my guy, James Young. James, how excited are you for this Game 7? I am.
Hey, this is me being in my mid-40s. This is an 80s old school rivalry. Philadelphia, Boston, Bird, Parrish, McHale, Dr. J, the Boston Strangler, Andrew Toney, Mo Cheeks. But now we got a new edition, and this is going to be fascinating, this game tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it should be fascinating indeed. I see you taking everybody back with a little bit of basketball history. And James, the Celtics, they got a big Game 6 road win in Philly to stay alive, and now they're home with a chance to advance. They are 6.5-point favorites here. If you're looking at placing a bet on the spread, are you rocking with the home favorites or taking the Sixers in the points?
I'm going to rock the home team. I'm going to take the Celtics minus the points. And there's a couple of reasons why. Number one, I thought what Joe Mazzulla did in game number 6, inserting Robert Williams into the starting lineup was huge. But it was more than that, Dexter. It was the fact that they allowed in the low post that Embiid was going to be guarded by, ready for this, Al Horford. And then you bring the double team of, Robert Williams, big on big, to kind of take away sight lines. The other kind of things is this. Number two, I can't expect Jason Tatum to give me, ready for this, Dexter, 4 straight stinkers in the first half. I think he's going to be better. But it's also the Doc Rivers effect, and it's also James Harden, I think, has not scored over 22 points in his last 5 elimination games. He tends to struggle in this big spot, and because it's in Beantown, give me the Boston Celtics minus a point. Philadelphia blew their chance in Game 6.
Oh, going with the home favorites here, minus the points. All right, nice pick there. Now, there's been some streaky play from players on both sides in the Sixers versus Celtics series that you just alluded to. What are some player props that you like here for Game 7?
All right, brother. We're going to go with a 6-pack. I'm going to give you 3 plays from each team. Let's start with Philadelphia. I'm going to go with Joel Embiid over 33.5 points and assists. All of these right now are hanging on BetMGM. FanDuel and some others, you'll see them combo props probably pop up more tomorrow morning. But Embiid over 33.5 points and assists. Gone over 2 of his last 3, 44 out of 74, 21 out of 33 on the road. I think he scores. I think there's going to be the double team, and he's going to find a way to get assists. That's Joel Embiid over 33.5 points and assists. Next, I'm going with the low-hanging fruit. I love this one, Dexter. P.J. Tucker over 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Going over 9 of his last 14 games. 4 straight versus Boston, and 14 out of his last 19 versus the Celtics. Why do I like this? Because when they play their defense, they give P.J. Tucker shot attempts, and he's going to get at least 4 to 5 three-pointer attempts right then and there. He hits 2 of them, he's at 6, and he'll get the rebounds and assists. Give me P.J. Tucker over 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Next, James Harden. I'm not going points. I've been going with the rebounds and assists. It's been climbing up. It was at 13.5, 14.5 last game. Now it's at 15.5. I still like it. 9 out of his last 14. 4 straight. 40 out of 68 during the year. James Harden over 15.5 rebounds plus assists. Now to Boston. I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown, and I'm going to go over 23.5 points. Gone over in only 2 of the 6 games, but he's missed 3 of them by the hook. So he's right there, Dexter. And I do think he's been the most consistent player for Boston. I love Jaylen Brown over 23.5 points. Next, Marcus Smart, 8.5 rebounds plus assists. Now, folks, you got to shop around for these. It was points, rebounds, assists is where I was going before. They had it at 20.5. He hit them. They went to 21.5. They hit him. Now they went to 23.5. So I'm pulling off the points, and I'm going rebounds and assists. 2 of his last 3 games, 6 out of his last 12 versus the 76ers. Last. I'm going to go with the big man. I'm going to go with Robert Williams over 7.5 rebounds. Now, this is not about anything more than he started last game. He got to his prop. And when you look at it, when he gets the minutes, he's going to get the rebounds. Robert Williams, one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA, is prop is at 7.5. Give me Robert Williams over 7.5 rebounds.
All right, I like all these props. You know the one I really like there? I love that P.J. Tucker low-hanging fruit over 9.5 plus points, rebounds, and assists. That's a good one to look at. Okay, lastly, let's move over to the Western Conference because we know what that Western Conference Finals matchup is going to be. It's Lakers versus Nuggets. Denver's favored to win the series, and Los Angeles, they're just over even money from what I've seen if you like throwing some dollars on them to win the series. If you are looking to bet this matchup, James, what's your best bet here for the Western Conference Finals?
It's going to be the Denver Nuggets. I think this team is the best team in the league right now, and I think they should be the favorites to win the NBA championship as they are not. Right now, they're hanging it with the Boston Celtics. Hint, hint, I do think whoever comes out of the East, this matchup between Philadelphia and Boston is going to run into trouble with Miami. Well, we can talk about that next time we talk. But for me, I'm going to focus this matchup, Dexter, on 4 guys. And I want people to think about this. I'm looking at the guys who defend the 2 stars. So when you look at Denver, it's going to be Aaron Gordon and it's going to be Bruce Brown. Aaron Gordon's going to probably have to deal with Anthony Davis because I don't think they're going to trust Joker with him. And then I look at Bruce Brown to probably guard LeBron James, the most big physical guard they have, maybe a little bit of KCP, but KCP can roll him inside. To the other side, for the Lakers, it's Jared Vanderbilt. Why? Jared Vanderbilt could be the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He's going to be to stop Jamal Murray. And it's going to be interesting how they do this, but Jared Vanderbilt is one of the best 1 through 4 defenders. Now to the Joker, it's going to be Anthony Davis, who has been all-world, Dexter, but he's been all-world on the defensive end. Up there getting huge rebounding efforts. 20-rebound game last night. Was getting 4 blocks a game. Completely made Golden State change their whole offensive approach. But that being said, Mile High City, the best player in the world, folks, right now is the Joker. Give me the Denver Nuggets to win in 7 games.
You got this series going long, 7 games. You heard it from Coach Young. Denver Nuggets to win. That's his best bet for the Western Conference Finals. A lot of good information, a lot of good research from Coach James Young, the lead basketball analyst for Sports Grid. Always a pleasure, James. We will talk soon with some more betting on the NBA.
And the last thing, if there's a real best bet of the day, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. Enjoy your day, Queens.
Always a great bet there on the ladies. Happy Mother's Day to everybody there, too. Thank you, sir.